Hello everyone, welcome to our demo video. This is Team C1 and we are going to show you our final project for the Comp 590 class. Now, before we get started, we're just going to do a quick overview. So our goal was to create a workshop creation and sign up functionality service for the CSXL website. This includes being able to sign up for workshops as well as posting them if you are an approved member. This project serves anyone using the Excel site, but mainly those who are interested in getting involved in CS workshops while at UNC. So basically, anyone who wants to do workshops can sign up for them. Anyone who wants to create workshops who has authority can create them. Now, when we go through this video, we'll go through our different personas, and we'll go through them in this order. Soul Student will be done by Mohammed Al Nasser. Workshop Wendy will be done by Matthew Vardis. Admin will be done by Sarah McCormick, and then we'll go through the conclusion once again with me, Nina Sagel.
Let's go through what it would be like to use the platform as a student. So first of all, I'm gonna go and sign in. So had I not been signed in through the SSO of UNC's, it would have sent me that, but because I've already done that, it would have just let me right the way through. So I'm gonna fill out my information. Gonna click save. Now the workshops and view workshops are available. So when I go to workshops, it's gonna show me a list of upcoming workshops as tiles and a list of PAX workshops. At the moment, we only have one. So if I click on more info, it's going to show me more information for that specific workshop of who did it, what it's about, where it was, what time it was held. I can go back, do the same thing for one of the current workshops. With the current workshops, I can sign up from the workshop or I can sign up right here. So let's say I like this C++ class, I'm gonna sign up. It says that I've signed up for the C++ class. Now if I go back and view my workshops, there it is. If I go back to the workshops and try to sign up for it again, it does not sign me up again. And then from there, I can just sign out.
All right, so now we will see what posting a workshop looks like with our app. So what you'll want to do is navigate to the page under any of the authorized staff members. I will be navigating to Merit Manager, as you can see here. And one of the first things you should see is now visible to us is a tab called Create Workshop. So by clicking on this, you can see a bunch of spaces I can fill in. So for example, let me add a test workshop here. And at, let's say 6:30 p.m. And you'll see that it is submitted, and that means it will now be sent on its way to admin approval before it is visible in the workshops tab. And just to see, if let's just say we try to submit a blank form, you'll see we cannot submit this since this needs to have a name. If let's just say we include some other name, some test workshop 2, we'll see that we then need a description. So we add the description and so on and so forth. And you can see that in order to submit a workshop, we need everything in here to be filled. So let's just add another. And this time though, I will try to add a workshop that has already passed. So I will put it in for January 1st, 1999. And obviously we probably don't want to be posting workshops that have already occurred because that's just not really useful information. So when I try to submit, we can see we get a flag saying that you cannot post a workshop that has already happened. And you will see that after I click submit, this will not be sent for admin approval. And that's all there really is to say about our create workshop tab.
Hi, so I'm Sarah and I'll go over the admin privileges. So right now I am the Ardent ambassador. So I can see the list of users in our database and also our roles. So for example, if I wanted to add some permissions to maybe the staff, I could add a permission for them to delete it and then also revoke that permission as well. For our admin, we want them to decide what workshops can be approved or not. So our thought was someone who is a staff member could go into the create workshop, fill out this information, and then an admin would review this. So it could take one of the workshops and either just directly approve it, and then you should see that workshop go up. Or maybe they want to edit it, so then you see this form where you can change anything that you need. So maybe the date changes to a month later on November 24th. I could save, edit, go back, and now it's November 24th. There's also the see more, which just will show you everything in a more readable format. But say you read this and it just looks like a really horrible workshop, or it just needs to be redone, then the admin could also deny it as well, in which it's just deleted, and we're not going to see it in this workshop tab at all.
Awesome. Thank you so much to Sarah and to everyone for going over the demo. I'll now end this presentation with our conclusions. So some future goals we have for the project is we'd really like, users to be able to unregister for workshops. We'd like admins to request reapproval as opposed to just deny, approve, or have them edit it. We'd also like users to get emails for upcoming workshops. We would like workshops to have images associated with them. We would like to implement a time conflict system. That way, if a user cannot sign up for 2 workshops at the same time or get a notification if they are doing that. We'd also like to see workshop removal from individuals after the workshop takes place. So right now, when you view your workshops, you see all the workshops, not just the ones that are in the future that are going to happen. In addition, we'd also like it so the staff can see the workshops they have created and then make changes to the workshops. So basically giving staff and not just admin the ability to edit and see what's going on. And then also add a capacity limit for workshops so people could limit the amount of participants in a workshop. Then finally, some team challenges we had. We had some time management issues, as I'm sure every team does. This was our first kind of huge group project, our first implementation of something like this in a 4-person setting. So for all of us, learning how to manage our time was something that was a bit difficult at the start. And then we'd often have this whole of underestimating tasks and not giving enough time to those, and then overestimating tasks and giving too much time to those. So one person would have a lot of free time and another person would not, just because of the weight of the tasks, but it seemed very evenly divided. And then Git merging. A lot of the team members, this was their first time using Git in this kind of broader context with branches. So figuring that out was also a challenge. And then there's also different levels of understanding with different topics throughout the team. So really learning how to play to each other's strengths, but also make sure everyone was learning was very important. Now, I would say that I believe our team worked very well together. And I think that was a common conclusion. But these were some of the issues we had, but we also managed to work through them and create a very harmonious team situation. So that is all I have. Thank you once again for watching the video. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out, and thank you so much and have a good day. Bye.